Hello friends, Casey here. It's time for another episode of Dear Flabby. This is the time when I answer questions that have been sent to me in the mail from my adoring fans. Our first letter tonight comes from Flabbergasted in Florida. Flabbergasted writes, Casey, every time my wife gets angry with me, she gives me the silent treatment. How can I get her to talk with me after we've had just a little spat? Well, Flabbergasted, if I were you, after your next little spat, when she starts giving you the silent treatment, I would go into the kitchen and I would tighten up the lids on all of the jars of food, just as tight as you can. That way, when she goes to fix dinner that night, she's going to have to talk to you. While I'm on the topic of marriage problems, let me give you one of my world-class marriage tips, guaranteed to make your marriage just a little bit better. This one is what I like to call marriage tip number 37. The tip is this: your wife will never start an argument while you're cleaning. Yeah. Our next letter is from Old Timer in Ohio. Old Timer writes, Casey, I'm getting up there in years and sometimes I get depressed over getting older. Do you have any encouraging words for an old timer? Well, old timer, all I can say is this. You know what the best thing about getting older is? Nothing. Getting older sucks. Well, that's all we have time for this evening. But before I leave you, I thought I'd share another tip for those of you who are struggling a bit financially. If you're so broke that you can't afford to buy some cologne, I recommend you just go into your local drugstore. Go to the magazine section, find the ads for cologne in the fancy beauty magazines. Okay, you open them up and you can smell them. Well, rub them on your shirt. Yeah, but one warning, try to remember the name of the cologne. You know, someone might like the way you smell and they might ask you, oh, what's that fragrance you're wearing? You do not want to say, page 14?